Hi, how you doing? So, Elitedangerous, there is a mission where you get to go out to a space station that was attacked by Thargoids, the aliens, and the space station got all shot up, so it's on fire and it's falling apart. So you have to fly out there. It's out by the Witch Head Nebula, which is 1,000 light years or so outside of the bubble. I outfitted my Anaconda, loaded it up with passenger cabins, and I've got a capacity of about 128 people, so about like a 727. I'm going to fly out here and do this mission. It's in the Evangelis system. That is the federal one. There is also one for the Empire. I don't know its name. You can find it on the forums or whatever. I'll throw a link down below. You fly into the station, you land, you take a bunch of passenger missions, fill up your ship, and then you hop outside to a rescue ship, a mega ship, and you dock with that. You let all the people off, and you get lots of money, lots of reputation, some special materials, and special data for your engineering needs. But it's a really good way to level up your Federal Navy or Imperial Navy rank. I'm getting 10 to 12% each run. And considering each run takes, as you'll see, 5 minutes. Pretty good way for that to run. I think this only runs for a week. It started last Thursday. Today is Sunday. You'll probably hear fireworks in the background because it's Super Bowl Sunday and the Kansas City Chiefs won, and I'm in Kansas City, so there's lots of fireworks going off right now. It's a pretty easy mission. What you'll want to do is like that. You need a ship. It doesn't necessarily have to be super maneuverable. I'm flying an Anaconda. I've got A-rated thrusters, but I don't have any modifications on them yet. But you want to be able to carry as many passengers as you can, and you should probably bring a heat sink because you fly into the station, it's on fire and it's falling apart, and there's superstructure floating around that you got to dodge. But it's, I mean, if you've been in an asteroid field mining, it's no harder than that, really. You do have a sense of urgency because as soon as you enter the station, your ship basically instantly overheats and you start taking module damage, which I find ironic that I've got shields up with thermal reduction and I can sit next to a star and scoop hydrogen out of it for fuel. That doesn't hurt me, but flying into fire does. Anyways, that's why you have the heat sink. I've already done this a few times. And what I would do is I would fly in, land, get my passengers, fly out, and kick out my heat sink. Well, I'd already taken the damage. It looks like as soon as you enter, you can pop that heat sink. When you hear the ship voice say, you know, taking heat damage, you pop your heat sink inside the station and you still cool off. When you land and you hit station services, it pulls you into the hangar and then you're cool. I don't know if you could sit there indefinitely, but you can at least go through the missions and pick them without having to worry about blowing up. So anyways, let's get to it here. So I use a Rhio X55 hands-on throttle and stick setup, so I got a joystick and a throttle, and I've got TrackIR 5 here that I'll demonstrate. So you come into your navigation once you're in Evangelis here, and the con relay here, as you can see, it's in currently recovering from attack by Xenos forces. So we're going to pick that up, and then right next to it you can see is the rescue ship that sits outside. So here we go. This is my Anaconda. It's a very large ship. It's a really pretty system. You got this moon, this planet here, you got the sun, you've got the Orion Nebula floating around here somewhere, a couple other nebulas, and yeah, there's the Milky Way, the center of the Milky Way anyways, over there. So, pretty nice scenery if you're into taking screen caps like I am. Let's see, while we're on here. There's my, I'm currently a 75% lieutenant there for the Federation. And as you can see, when I started this earlier, I was only 70%. I was friendly, or maybe 80%. And I did, I think, 3 runs, and I'm 100% allied now. So, pretty nice. All right, let's go. And it's very close, so you're 2 megameters or million meters or whatever that is. So it's I'm kind of surprised you didn't just fly. So anyways, here's the station. As you can see, it looks very beat up. You can see inside the superstructure.
Attention, Commander. This is Federal Flight Control. This station is undergoing emergency evac. If you do not intend to assist in the rescue effort, do not attempt to land.
You can see, yeah, it's all on fire and looks very cool. Lights blinking and everything. It's drifting too. I was lined up a second ago. It's also drifting. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, not only is it, and its rotation's all screwed up, you can see the...
Be prepared for some complex maneuvers up ahead, Commander.
Alright, so here we go. We're gonna go inside. You can already see some of the superstructure hanging around and explosions going off. Oh, where am I landing? Pad 17. Oops. And I'm right here by the entrance. Gear down.
Attention all pilots. Emergency response vessels will be given priority for landing. Do not impede their approach.
Not my best landing, but you know.
Touchdown confirmed. Stabilizing core temperature.
There we go, stabilizing core temperature. So now we're fine. Then you come in here and, oops, you don't go in there, Dave. You go to the passenger lounge. And here's your missions, and they're all the same. And you can see they do give different rewards, but it's all, like I said, money, reputation, influence, and then special equipment for your engineers. I just grab big ones, you pick your cabin. I like how it's all, your interface is all freaking out. There's a 5. Perfect. Alright, so they are selected. There's no other services available, of course, because the place is exploding. You're supposed to be getting out of Dodge, not looking for rares. I like to go ahead and select my destination, and then we will launch. And I did not do what I was saying I was going to do earlier, which was pop my... I haven't taken any damage yet, so we'll see about popping the heatsink if it freaks out here.
Hope you can get out of this in one piece, Commander.
Popping the heatsink. There's no speed limit, which is nice. I assume if you ran into somebody, maybe they probably, I would hope they wouldn't fine you. I always like it when your windscreen frosts over a bit. And again, just a nice simple hop back to the rescue ship. You almost immediately throttle back. Shortest hops ever. There's our rescue ship. All right. You get a bunch of nasty grams as soon as you start going. Well, you get a bunch of time bonuses. This time, not too many. But last time I did it, I got a whole bunch of, could you hurry this up? We're in a major hurry to get off this station. It's like, okay, yeah. I do have the advanced docking computer that does both takeoff and landing for you. I disable the takeoffs because they're fun. Landings, especially in the Anaconda, get a little tedious. But of course they don't work in the space station with their services offline. The dispatchers are just kind of like, you heard them. Get in, get out, try not to die, thanks. So I really like the TrackIR. It's not quite VR, but you know, you just move your head a little bit and you can look around your ship. And it does make the dogfighting nicer, especially if you have a view, which the Anaconda does not have a view straight up. And they always scare the heck out of me with their auto landing. They do the craziest maneuvers when they're right next to a station, right next to the pad.
Engines disengaged.
Yeah, 75% on Lieutenant here, so we'll see how far I get turning these in. The inside of the station's really nice. I haven't been in very many megaships, so I can't remember offhand if this is what they all look like or not. But it's pretty nice looking. Alright. Turn these in. Now, like I said, if you're doing your rank grind, you want to take the ones that have reputation. And you're still getting paid 110,000, you know. Now, like this one, I'm going to take this one because it has the special materials for engineering. I don't have any cargo space because I forgot to put something in my... It turns out there's not a passenger bay, class 7 passenger bay. So I didn't put my cargo bay back in. Oops. Oh well. So in this case, we'll take the rep and 150 grand. This one will do the 3-star reputation. Alright, so that's it. They do offer your fuel and repairs, which, yeah, I took hardly no damage that time. Alright, and 82%. What was it before? 75, so not quite as high that time. Kind of interesting. That is how you do the rescue missions to get people off burning space stations. Thanks for watching. Check it out. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. I'll catch you next time. Thanks.